How's everybody doing? Just want to make this video tonight, something that's on my mind, and it has been for a while. And just thinking about this issue through the years. And this video I just want to title White Men, Black Women, You Need to Get Together and Give Each Other a Chance. Because when it comes to interracial dating or interracial marriage, right now the strongest group of people interracially dating for marriage success is a white man and black woman. And a lot of times the two don't get together. I mean, it ends before it gets started. And what happens is two get together, and when it comes to white men and black women, the two are the most racially loyal, you might say. And the white man and the black woman, are least likely to marry out to another race. They usually stay with their own. They're pretty loyal, race loyal, you might say. The numbers are shifting. I mean, more and more each day you're seeing interracial marriages with white men, black women. And it's a beautiful thing. And that dynamic is proven to be stronger than other interracial marriages. And but what happens, and what I've seen through the years, is you'll have them get together and they'll like each other, they'll be attracted to each other, things seem to be good, but outside influence gets in. And these two groups are real reserved, they're kind of cautious, maybe a little too cautious. But outside influence gets in and discourages them and gets them a lot of times to think, okay, the best thing is to move on, and because society ain't going to accept it, we're going to have problems. But the thing of it is an opportunity's being destroyed by people by haters, by people that don't want to see that happen. And you see it where you see videos of it. Speaking about white men in an evil way, and I think black women see that and they're scared. And coming from a white man's perspective, society's going to be tough on you too, and there might be a little fear there. And a lot of times us as white men, we're reserved to approach black women because we a lot of times think they don't like us, or they're not interested, or we're just so cautious. We don't want to offend them. We don't want to be too aggressive. We don't want to be, and I've struggled with this when I was dating, because I wanted to date black women, and from the time I was 15 till I got married, and but I always struggled with that because I didn't want to go in and offend them, say the wrong thing. I didn't want to. And then in the back of my head, I'm thinking, I'm just going to make a fool of myself, embarrass myself. She's not even interested in me anyway. But I was just so attracted that I just went for it. I pushed myself. And I think that's a lot of times white men don't approach black women because they don't think it's going to work, or there's that fear factor. And I think with black women, and in my opinion, and I think that they're scared, thinking that white man's going to use them for an experience or a fetishization, or just want them for temporary physical experience. Okay, a lot of times that ain't true. A lot of times white men like myself love black women, and not just the physical beauty, but just being around them, just being with them. And I just liked hanging around with them. dating them. It wasn't all about beauty and physical and all that stuff. But a lot of times we don't come together because of that, because we're too cautious. And we listen to society, and, a lot of times it ends before it begins. And through the years, I've seen people talk about that, how they have regrets, how they're heartbroken, both black women, white men, and I would just say give each other a chance. Learn about that person. Whoever you date, you got to vet anyway, no matter what racial group they come from, because there's good and bad in every group. You vet them, you get to know them, find out if these stereotypes are true. Find out. Is he after you for a physical thing? You can kind of tell. Or does he want to get to know you? Does he want to know your family? Does he want to know about you rather than hooking up? But, I'm just seeing stuff happen where my marriage has grown and it's gone strong. And it hadn't been perfect, but me and my wife love each other enough to work it through. And it's worked out to be awesome. And if me and my wife would have listened to these subject matter experts and telling us to be cautious and not to do it, that we're going to be hurt, things we wouldn't have had. I wouldn't have had a wife that loves me. I wouldn't have a family that loves me. My wife wouldn't have had a husband that loves her, that provides for her. And I've always put my wife and kids above myself. And, some people see that as a weakness. That I praise my wife. I say good things. And I made videos about it. And, some people have looked at it as a weakness. This word simp. I've been called that. Why? Because I tell my wife I love her? Because I'm putting her on a pedestal? Well, my wife deserves that pedestal. Being married to me, and with my Army career, over 20 years, and she's been with me from the beginning of the career. And I've been gone a lot, training, 3 tours in Iraq, and the uncertainty and her having to take care of the household when I'm gone. That's just a blessing, such a big blessing from God. You can't even, it's priceless. It's, but that's, I could get all into that, but we have something special. And when you have two people that love each other, both loving each other and both are in 100%, it's a beautiful thing. And a lot of interracial couples are finding that with white men and black women. And maybe it's because us as white men, we express ourselves more. Maybe, we do put women on a pedestal. I've done it. My dad's done it. It's something we do. And I do it because I'm looking at it biblical. Because a good wife is worth more than any amount of gold. It's just something that comes from God. And I would just say, black women, white men, get together and give each other a chance. You might find out that, hey, you found someone really special, someone that loves you, someone that's going give you their all. And I'm telling you, when you put your wife and kids before yourself, God blesses you. God's blessed me. And, me and my wife been through tough times and good times, and, and right now we're in a good place. I can provide for my wife without her having to work. And she's got her career because she wants it, not because I push her to do it. She can stay home and be a housewife, or she can have her career. and thank God that she can do it, and whatever she makes, she can have, because I'm supposed to be the provider. And thank God I have the opportunity and strength to do that. But anyway, my point is, white men, black women, get together and give each other a chance. Because, it's you get to know each other, you find something special. It's working. And don't listen to those haters. But if you're attracted to someone of a different race, do it. If you're not, that's fine too. You could stay with your own. Not saying one's better than the other. I mean, my preference is black women, but that don't mean I don't think other women are beautiful, because I do. All women are. I just have a preference that I prefer. We all do. And that's okay. But, I'm going to stop talking, because it's getting late. But that's what I just want to say is give each other a chance. Okay? Black women and white men, get together. Get to know each other. You decide if you want to be with that person. And if you both hit it off, hey, it's a blessing. But anyway, that's all I want to say about that. Everybody have a good night and be blessed.